Deep inside a magical forest, where trees whisper secrets and moonlight painted silver paths, lived a young wolf named Arin. He wasn't the strongest in his pack, but everyone knew him for one thing above all else: his loyalty. Arin's closest friend was a small wounded fox named Milo, whom he'd once saved from a hunter's trap. From that moment on, the two were inseparable. Where the wolf walked, the fox followed. Where the fox rested, the wolf stood guard. The other forest animals often laughed at their strange friendship. "A wolf and a fox?" they'd whisper. "That bond will never last." But their words meant nothing to Arin. He never left Milo's side. One winter, a terrible storm ripped through the forest. The river overflowed its banks, trees crashed to the ground, and a wave of fear swept over all the animals. In the chaos, Milo was swept away by the rushing water. Arin howled into the storm, his heartbroken cry shaking the very trees. Ignoring the danger, he plunged into the icy flood, running along the riverbank, desperately following the sound of Milo's faint cries for help. The frigid water cut at his legs, but he refused to stop. Finally, at the edge of the forest, Arin found him. Milo was trapped on a fallen tree, weak and shivering, barely holding on. With every last bit of strength he had, Arin pulled his friend to safety. The days that followed were hard. The cold and his injuries took their toll on Arin, leaving him weak and unable to move. Now, it was Milo's turn to be the protector. The small fox hunted for them both, sharing every piece of food he found. He stayed awake through the long cold nights, curling up against Arin to keep him warm. He refused to leave his friend's side, even when others told him the wolf might not survive. And then, one morning, Arin opened his eyes. They no longer laughed at unlikely friendships. Instead, they spoke of loyalty, of promises kept without a single word. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tales from the heart of the woods.